Well, we're live. That was a bit of a rush to get sorted. I'm going to plug my phone in because lives absolutely drain battery. Even if you're using Wi-Fi. They drain battery more when you're out, but when you're using Wi-Fi anywhere really, it just seems to drain more. Okay, so we're going to be trying the dry hopped cider first. These were bottled today. They've been sat literally, I think, for about, it's either 2 months or 3 months. I can't remember. There is a full video of the bottling coming up in the next couple of days. But this is a dry hopped one. It's got 3 grams of citra hops in. Just put in at the end, towards the end of the fermentation. And there's no sediment in these. They're absolutely crystal clear. Look at that. I mean, it has got a bit of a haze to it, hasn't it? Ever so slightly. Now, they're all 4.4%. Not bad. Hoppy cider. Bit random, I know, but I've seen somebody do it before. There's a company called Pinter. What's up, Daft Pete? How art thou doing? Yeah, so this is the dry hop cider. It's got a bit of citra in there. 3 grams of citra per gallon. Now, I'd probably put more in next time if I was going to do this again. But that's not too bad. It's definitely drinkable at 4.4%. The only thing that I'd say is it probably does need more hops, and it, pardon me, it quite possibly needs more, sorry, it needs diluting less as well. You do get that hoppiness. It's a bit daft. Oh, Daft Pete says, can I have one? Yes, dude. Yeah, I'll sort you out one of each, mate. Got the mojito, which is kind of like, it's kind of like that Desperados beer. And that was the idea behind it. Hops in primary or secondary or both. So the hops was in secondary, I want to say. Dude, it's been so long I can't actually remember. I'm Ray Finkel, by the way. Okay, have you changed your name or you got a new account or something? Have you been banned on your other ones? What's up, sub? Sweet, can't wait. Also, Pete, they're ready to drink, mate. So whenever you come to collect your box of beer that's here, yeah, we can sort that out. What's up, amazing cat? How we doing? Hello, Abdul. How you doing, dude? So just trying out some, this is a dry hopped cider. I freshly pressed all the apples myself. They were, there's about 22 kilograms of them. And that was done last year. I want to say November. And it has taken a long time to get to the point where I'm ready to bottle it. Now, over the Christmas period, I don't do anything to do with this channel. I know it affects the channel. I know it affects the click rate. I know it affects all of the algorithm and all that stuff, but I don't care. It's family time. It's time to chill and not worry about stuff. I'm fine. Thank you very much. Thank you for asking. We've got a couple more to test out as well. We've got a mojito, which has got lime and mint. The mint was picked from my garden. And we've also got a cranberry one. Now, this cranberry one is going to be really, really nice. I've already tasted it. I tasted it earlier on, and it does taste like it's had a chance to mature quite a bit more as well. Have any problems racking with the hops? I usually use a brew bag and slide an auto siphon in the brew bag. You see, no, it's taken that long, Ray, to actually do it, that it had all dropped out. I dodged most of it by being very careful whilst racking. But because of the amount of time that it's had in there, it's just fallen out naturally, really. Pardon me. I was just doing the same you are doing now. Now I am done with my treatment. Get well soon. Okay, mate. Don't know what that means. Maybe you got the wrong guy. Do I look unwell? I'm questioning whether I look unwell now. I tell you what I did do, though. I got some flipping chili sauce in my eyes. That wasn't very nice. Hello. Howard. Is that right? Howard? Is that how you say it? I'm Batman. You ain't Batman. So yeah, now we're in the new year. It's full throttle with this channel. We're going to be brewing again. I've got a beer planned for next week. I'm going to be doing the Welsh Red Ale, which is a Tiny Rebel clone that I've put together myself. Hopefully, it tastes a little bit like it. Yes, that's the one, Pete. I was going to say it, but I just didn't want to be... I wanted to stay politically correct and not be shaming people. I'll text you later with some abuse, mate. This guy, Daft Pete, is an actual friend of mine. He is a good friend of mine. He's a pain in my backside, and just to have him here gives me the heebie-jeebies because he might say some stupid shit. Because he tends to. I don't think you... Yeah, my brain was going, dude, yeah. I don't think you've got admin on this, dude. No, it doesn't seem you've got admin. Let me see if I can do it a different way. Yeah, it won't let me. I click on your name and it doesn't even come up with the option. Oh, add as moderator. Standard one who can review, remove chat messages or hide. Yeah, we'll give you some standard shizzle. Just in case anyone comes in and starts being a dick, it saves me having to do it. You can be my little lackey, my little minion, although you're not that little, are you? You can be my giant, gargantuous minion. So, mead-wise, I've still got two that are in primary. The one with the peach, lychee, and apricot. What's up, Harry? And the other one, which is like a forest fruit mead. It's got all sorts of things in it. I can't even remember what it has in it. But I've got most of the stuff for that already to put into... Show me some respect or else I'll kick everybody. If you do that, mate, then, you know, you just get blocked from the channel and you never see anything again. And you're not that much of a dickhead. You're a dickhead, but you ain't that much of a dickhead. Are you admins the brew crew? Oh, your admins the brew crew. No, it's just... Daft Pete's an actual friend of mine. We hang out, we go walking and, you know, drink beer together and stuff like that. I would have more, but I don't think I need more because it's not really a large channel, is it? I mean, look, the numbers have dropped down to 2 people now, which I'm assuming is Ray and Daft Pete. What are you talking about? So, just got some cider that I brewed last year. Doing things in the woods together. Yeah, cooking is what I do in the woods. Cooking. Yeah, so just testing some ciders, Harry, that I brewed last year. We've got a cider with some hops in. Hops is what we put in beer, if you weren't aware. We've got a mojito cider, which is a cider that uses lime and mint. And we've also got a cranberry one, which we're going to be opening as well. All 4.4%, so they're not all that Ivan, Reg, Pete, stop being a pillock, or I will just remove you. Lickety split. There you go. Took away your powers now. Bet you feel powerless. Now your name comes up the same colour as everybody else's, boy. But yeah, so that one got absolutely nailed because I'm just back from a dog walk. So it's I was quite thirsty anyway. So let's open the mojito. Now I have tried this already today, and my lad tried it, and he wasn't much of a fan. Hey, dude, what did you think to the cranberry one? Dude. Oi! Did you try the cranberry one, dude? Did you try the cranberry one? Yeah. What do you reckon? Okay.
I need more insulin, but I've put the prescription through, but they still haven't said anything about my prescription.
There's nothing I can do about it on a Friday night, or a Saturday morning, or a Sunday. So, what's that?
Well, this has got 3 or 4 uses in it. What will I have to do? Will I just have to go down and make the prescription then?
I'm not sure. I'm doing something at the moment. I'll talk to you in a bit. Report. I don't care. Report me, mate. I'm not bothered. You don't scare me. I report you for reporting me, because I'm just as childish as you are. Sounds like a busy house. Yeah, man, I got 4 kids. Yeah, it is a very busy house. Yeah. What happened to your ceiling? I don't know. What did happen to it? Well, it's still there. Unless you can see something that I can't. You sound like a nice man. Well, yeah, well, I can be, but I can also be a complete dick. My theory in life is people can have me however they want me. They can have me happy and smiley and chilled and laughing, or they can have me extremely annoyed and frothing. It depends. It's all down to there. Looks like a water stain, bro. No, I don't think so, youth. Got me looking now. Is it the light? Is it just the way the light is? I see no water stain. There's some bloody cobwebs, but I don't see no water stains. Ugh. No. What's that drink you're drinking? So this, George, is a cider that I brewed myself last year, and it's called Mojito. So you get a cocktail called a mojito, don't you? Which has got lime and, pardon me, mint in it. Well, I had a mint plant in my garden, and I just took loads of the mint, put it in some apple juice, added some yeast, and voila. Oh yeah, added some lime as well. Pardon me. It's 4.4%. Brewed it in my kitchen. Recipe is on the channel, so if you want to go check that out, then please do. Do you carbonate that? No, I don't. I have done the first batch that I did for the channel. I did carbonate half, and I had half of it still, and I actually preferred it still. So yeah, it's I don't know. It's just a preference. I mean, they probably the other flavored ones would probably be quite nice, with a bit of bubbles in as well. I like adding banana liqueur to my stout brew. It's amazing, banana stout. That does sound actually quite good. There's a brew that me and Daft Pete drink. It does sound good, doesn't it, dude? I probably wouldn't use syrup though. I'd probably use like real bananas. But again, I suppose a syrup is a lot less messy, I can imagine. What's up, Jost? Cheers, brother. How you doing?
It's like 10 quid on Amazon.
Ah. You see, the problem with that is it sort of tastes like cordial. Because it's got a low ABV, it just tastes like squash. Again, I diluted it a little bit too much. And it is noticeable. You don't get enough of the apple to realise that it's a cider, if you get what I mean. What brews do you have on the horizon? Honestly, I have absolutely no idea, dude. I've got to the point where I'm kind of struggling for ideas, but then I had an idea. And it was to put a load of random ingredients into a hat and then draw out ingredients. Like, say, for example, it could be licorice and banana. And then make a mead with, say, licorice and banana, which is probably going to taste disgusting. But I think it'll be a bit of fun for the channel, just, you know, to, you know, sort of just do random stuff and see how it goes. Because, you know, it could be good, it might not be. Guys, I have asked you to be quiet. Yeah, I found the banana liqueur was the best way to do it, and it boosts the ABV. Oh, yeah, because it's going to have some sugar in as well, isn't it? Oh, you use a liqueur. So you kind of like, you're fortifying it then, yeah. Oh, okay. Kept it nice and clean. Yeah, makes sense, dude. Yeah, I thought it would be pretty funny. Yeah. To just randomly pull things out of a hat, because, you know, you could have things like aniseed and cherry, for example. Now, they're two things, they're both things that I've used before, but I've never thought about using together. Thinking about it, aniseed and cherry could work actually quite well, couldn't it? Like almost like a medicinal kind of flavour. I'm just going to close this door because these guys don't seem to want to shut up, even though they've been asked to. You see? You can have me however you like me. Now pack up. Or I'll be removing my size 11 slipper and just clapping you upside the bloody head. It's almost like, yeah, it was almost like fortified. Yeah. That does sound good, though. You see, I'd probably look for a syrup instead of a, pardon me, a liqueur. I don't like the idea of fortifying things because you don't know how strong it is. Reg, Daft Pete, can you remember the pina colada mead that I made? The one that I didn't particularly like, with the pineapple, coconut and rum. And I ended up giving it all to you. And you was just like, yeah, I'll drink that. And I think it worked out, with calculating it, it worked out that it was about, must have been 25% or something stupid like that. Because it was already 15%. And then it had a bottle of rum put into it, which would have been what strength's a standard bottle of rum? Is it 30 or 40? I can't remember. I don't drink rum, you see. But it was just some cheap white rum. And And again, I don't really like rum, so putting that in was probably the bad idea. It's probably where it went south, really. But you know, yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, that's what I plan to do. So if you want to see a particular ingredient in the hat that's going to be drawn out, put it into the community page. Add a list of all of the different things that you want to see put into this thing. Obviously, don't put stupid things in like dog poo, Reg, because I know that you are the one that would say, yeah, use dog poo as an ingredient, you tool. I made a mead last year till oak barrels. I fortified it. It's still in oak barrels. I fortified it with Navy strength rum. It was 60%, but mine came out nice. Okay, yeah. I don't age mine in oak. I do have some oak chips. I've got some French oak chips that I keep forgetting to use, because what I want to do is simplify a mead. Instead of making everything complex with this many ingredients and all this and loads of this and this and this, I want to just do like a standard mead, a traditional mead, but oak it. Now, I've used the oak chips before, and I think it was an oaked bochet. I want to say it was an oaked bochet. If you're not sure what a bochet is, for some of you, a bochet is where you caramelize the honey. You heat it up, and it makes the beverage go really, really dark. And sometimes it gives a little bit of bitterness off as well when you char it. But yeah. Yeah, so get on the community page when this is finished. Write down a list of all the different ingredients you want to see in this. Just list them like as a shopping list. And I will, because the more the merrier, isn't it? The more we've got, the more chance that we're going to create some feckin' Frankenstein of a mead. Oh, I mean, I've even thought about putting nuts in one, but I think you need something else in there. You can't just be like walnut mead. It needs to be something like maple syrup and walnut. Nettles. I've already done a nettle mead, mate. You know that. You already know that. I accidentally made a mead that wasn't strong enough. It hit 7% ABV. I ended up converting it into a cider. Okay. How did you do that? Just take the mead and then add some apple juice, I expect. Pardon me. To say it's not flipping carbonated, it's definitely got a... I think it's because it's dry. It's got that like acidity kind of thing to it. Yeah, so if you hadn't have done that, you'd have had what's called a hydromel, which is a lower ABV mead, typically between 4 and 6%. I would like another Palmer Violet mead. Yeah, I do need to do that one again, dude. That was so damn good. It's been a good couple of years. It must be 3 years since I did that. Must be. Oh, that was so good. Might need a double batch of it as well, because I know that you're probably going to want more than one. Then carbonating it with sugar drops in the bottle. You see, I don't carbonate my meads. I've never liked them fizzy. I've had a couple fizzy. I've tried them fizzy. I did one where I made it fizzy and pasteurized it, just so that there was no way that it could continue fermenting. But I just really, really, really don't like it. I don't know why. I think it makes it feel like fizzy pop. As where beer needs to be carbonated. Yeah. Peculiar, man. Broken says, what is mead? Mead is an alcoholic beverage made using honey, water, and yeast. So it's like a honey wine. Think of it as a honey wine, a wine made from honey. Different strokes for different folks. I like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we're all a little bit different, aren't we? You know, we've all got our own little things that we like and stuff like that. Like, I don't like overcarbonated beers, so I only use half a teaspoon of sugar per 500 ml bottle, as where most people will use, you know, they'll use a full teaspoon. By the way, I like your beard. Nice one. I like my beard as well. I've been called many things with this beard. A homeless wizard. Nettles. Why are you saying nettles again, dude? I've just said I made a nettle mead already. I've already done that. Oh, yeah, the Trojniak. Does anybody know here what a Trojniak is? Oh, my goodness. I made this thing called a Trojniak, right? Pardon me. It's a Polish style of mead. So in Poland, what they do is you've got a Trojniak, a Dwożniak, and I think there's two more as well, which I can't remember the names of. And basically, they do their meads in certain ways. So their mead will have, like, say, for example, 1 part water, 3 parts honey. I know that sounds like a lot of honey, but this is what they do. And they do one that's half and half, one that's like, you know, more water than honey. And the one that I did was a Trojniak. So it was 2 parts honey, 1 part water. I think that's right, because Troj, I think, means 3. And I used buckwheat honey, and it was absolutely colossal. It's probably one of the best meads that I've made. Probably one of the favourite meads. But the problem was, and the problem still is, buckwheat honey is expensive to get in the UK. And funnily enough, it's actually from Poland, where we got it from. But it is expensive. Your wall looks cool. Yeah, I like it. It's the Tree of Life. Also known as Ysidril. Or Isidril. However you want to pronounce it. Dog's barking at something. But yeah, so I'm 1.5 down at the moment, and I'm not going to lie, it's starting to kick my ass. What brews does everybody else have on? Does anybody else brew their own beer, cider, mead, wine, or anything like that? I mean, I know some people distill. It's not really something I want to get into. The ability to get things wrong could really, really, really cause a problem. Ivan, stop being a dick, or I'll put you on a timeout. I might just do it anyway. I have the power! Yeah, it's just going to delete all his messages now as well, because he's only got a 10-second timeout, but it'll teach him not to be a dick. So I did save the best till last. The cranberry one is fantastic. I would most definitely brew that again. But this year's cider, because it will be this year now, I'll probably get the Trojniak. Yeah, dude, it was, man. It was, yeah. It was really good. It was very sweet, though, but that was using a different yeast that I'm not used to using. So I'd probably not do it as a Trojniak. I'd probably do it as a buckwheat mead, if you get what I'm saying. I'll pay for the honey. Are you funding a brew here just for one bottle, or are you expecting all of it? Because you do realise how long a mead takes, don't you? It can take up to 2 weeks to ferment, 2 weeks in secondary, and then 1 month to kind of fizzle out once it's been bottled and, you know, marry together and mellow out. So, you know, you're looking at a 2-month process for the beverage. And if I'm only going to get 1 bottle out of it, I won't be very, very happy about it. Oh, flipping hair in my mouth, flipping dog hairs. Wait, can you block me from a stream for 10 seconds? Yeah, I can put them on. I can put people on timeouts, dude. So if someone's coming in and being a bit of a knob, like Daft Pete does sometimes when he's shouting chicken burger and everything else that he keeps saying, I can put them on for 10 seconds. Let me show you the. I'll tell you what the. So put on timeout. So for example, it gives you the option of 10 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, or 24 hours. But you're not being a dick, so I'm not going to put you on a timeout because there's no need. Can you do it to me? You want me to do it? You want me to put you on a timeout? Is that what you're saying, dude? Because I will. If you want me to. I suppose you want to see what it does. You just need to say yes to confirm and I'll do it, mate. Yeah. How long do you want? It could be inconvenient if you wanted to talk and say something. Come on then, Pete. Elaborate, mate. What are we doing with this mead then? This buckwheat honey. Are you paying for all of it and just having 1 bottle? Or what? Or we're going Dutch on it. You pay for it, I get half, you get half. And I'll take 2 bottles. That's a deal, dude. That is a deal I am happy to make. Does it have to be a Trojniak, though? Can it just be like a traditional mead? So it won't be as sweet. And it won't cost as much because we won't need as much honey as I put in the t'other one. I'm getting really warm. Look at my bald head, man. Look what's happening. Got a flipping McDonald's sign going on here. Oh, let's take that off. It's getting a little bit too warm. A little bit too warm. Oh. Oh, it's lucky that it's a Friday night. Yeah, man, I'm totally down for that, Pete. Yes, mate. I shall have a look at some prices as to where I can get it from for the best price. I've actually still got some in my Amazon basket from when we were talking about it last. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what happens. Anywho, time for the finale, which is cranberry. Pardon me. So this is the cranberry cider. Now this is flipping fantastic. If you like cider, I highly, highly, highly recommend going and checking this out. The recipe is on one of the cider videos. I can't remember which one it's on. Probably the original, like when I first brewed it. Oh, so good. It could probably do with more in there because it is quite mellow. If you want to try the trad mead or do both, that's going to cost a lot, dude. This honey is expensive. Let me just go grab my other phone and we can literally talk through it in real time. Move, move. Right, so let's just have a quick butcher's. I what's crack-a-lacking on Amazon. Pardon me. Dogs come in. All right, Barry. Maybe you'll get me some more views. What do you reckon? Get some more views. Oh, I'm not even signed in on here. Oh, I don't even know. I ain't got a clue. No, I'm not signed in on that, dude. I'll have to get back to you, mate. I haven't got a Scooby-Doo. What my sign-in thing is. Everything's flipping, you know, it's all like passes and key passes and automatic passwords and all that jazz, and that's not set up for it. I literally just use this one for recording time lapses while I'm out. That's it. It serves its purpose. Oh, actually, when I'm uploading a video on this one as well, or editing a video on this, sometimes I'll be watching something on this as well. So that's always handy, having the extra phone. But it's not even got a SIM card in. It can't receive anything other than Wi-Fi. We shall talk about it later. Oh, shall we now? Shall we? Yeah, all right, dude. I'll drop you a message when this is finished. I'll have a look how much it is. And we'll go from there. But I don't think you're going to want to fund both. Like I say, I think they're like £27 a jar, dude. It's expensive honey. It really is. But it is really, really good. You know, the quality of the honey you're going to get is just amazing. It's none of this like synthetic shite that you get in the supermarkets like I use. I ferment with like really, really cheap honey. And then if I feel like it, if there's no fruits or anything like that, I'll lob in some nicer honey. Wow, that's gorgeous. Boozy. Boozy woozy. Do you want to wear the Fermented World hat? Look at you looking all dapper and stuff. Oh, mate, look at him. He's such a pudding. Does my flipping head in most of the time, this dog. What do you require? You've got food, you got water. You sat on the sofa, on your blanket. What do you want? What do you want? You want a little scratch on the old noggin? You want a scratch on the old noggin? You big Brutus Maximus. Brutus Maximus. Look at you, you big bloody git. Nearly swore then. Me best mate. That's it. Just knock all the bottles off the flipping thing. Is that fur coming out of your ear? It may very well be, dude. It could just be a bit of hair at the back or a beard, but you know what? It might be fur. It could be. I'm at that age now where hair is appearing in strange places. Like, I have never seen hair on that part of my hand before. Now, I do systematically burn it off by using the Trangia stoves whilst out cooking at the weekends on my other channel, which is called Walk, Cook, Walk. I've got an outdoor cooking channel. And yeah, I just go out in the woods, cook some grub, chat some shit, walk there, walk back. It's nice exercise, nice big bag of kit on my shoulders, and yeah, it's pretty decent. You got me paranoid, dude. Thinking I've got flipping hairy ears. Do you know what? I don't think it is. Do you know? No, I do not. Looks. I do not know who they are or what they are. But what I do know is this cranberry cider that I made myself in my kitchen is absolutely fantastic. Although I am my own worst critic, I will always be my own worst critic. It's just not got enough apple in it. I diluted it a little bit too much, unfortunately, so that's how it goes. I've also got a porter on the go as well, which I opened about 2 hours ago. Yeah. And yeah, so yeah. And ride pigs. I have no idea what you're on about, dude. I really do not. Ride pigs. Who on earth rides pigs? Can you even ride a pig? Oh. Do you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. I think I have seen something in America where they jump on the back of a pig and you got to stay on it. Something like that. Do you drink IPAs and own a Volkswagen camper van? I do drink IPAs. I brew IPAs, actually. I make them in my kitchen. But no, I don't have a Volkswagen camper van. I wouldn't mind one. If you've got one going spare, dude. Elliot is in the house. I rode pigs when I lived in Florida. Yeah. Yeah. So what would you do then, Fred? Or Fed Chair. Arthur Burns. Come on, Ray, what would you do? Would you just like jump on it and go for it? Drinking IPAs in an old school VW camper van would be amazing. Too right, dude. I'm with you on that, mate. Passion wagon. That's what we used to call them, wasn't it? The old hippie vans. Like, peace, man. Yeah. There's the guy who's got one round here, but it's like it's been modified. It looks really modern, it's souped up, and pardon me, it's kind of jacked ever so slightly. I bet he absolutely struggles on the speed bumps round here. Why don't you give it a go? Find a pig to ride. Oh, mate. No, I don't think I'm muted. I would have been told if I was muted. Using your belly button as a ketchup dipping receptacle for your French fries. Dude, that's too much information, man. I won't go near anybody's belly button. Mine's bad enough. I've ridden a few pigs in that. And here comes Reg like a wrecking ball just to screw everything up. You filthy man. You filthy man. Always come to just lower the tone, don't you, dude? I should take your admin privileges away from you for that. Oh, man, what time are we on? These guys are going to bed soon anyway. Got another 15 minutes. I think this will last me 15 minutes. These are kicking my ass, though. To say that they're only 4.4%, they're not very strong at all. Pardon me. Don't normally drink a lot of cider. So I'm getting a bit of reflux from, you know, from the acidity of the dryness, with it being dry. They're well expensive, or they took 1 years ago. Yeah, so you can get some cheaper ones. Sorry, I just kicked the flipping tripod. You can get some, you know, if you get one that's run down. A lot of people tend to use them as like a an investment and a project. They rebuild them. Do you get what I mean? They'll find a clapped out one and then like renovate it. At the moment, there's lots of these like what do you call them? Raffle websites. I saw this raffle website and they were giving one away, dude, and it looked absolutely slapping. It was pimped out. Pardon me. It really was awesome. Looked absolutely sweet. But I don't drive, so it'd be pointless me even entering a competition to try and win one. But yeah, man, that's kind of, you know, they are pretty cool. They are pretty cool, man. Brewing IPA is cool. I used to like ales, but I just drink lager now. I get Steinhauser from Aldi. I think I've had that, dude. That's not... Is it like a Pilsner? Big bottle. Oh, no, smaller bottles. Bargain. Brewed in Germany. Yeah, so it probably is like a Pils then, yeah. I think I've had it. I recognised... When I said it, I recognised it. Yeah. I mean, Alden and Liddy. Cheers. Audi. You know what? You got to be able to laugh at yourself in life, guys. If you take anything from this video of me chatting shit, be able to laugh at yourself. Yeah, so Lidl and Aldi, they're obviously bringing in imported beers and stuff like that. So you're getting... If you're buying a German beer, you're buying a traditional German beer. It's not one that's like a German style beer brewed in England, which is what some companies do. You know, they push out all this Pilsner, but it's not a Pilsner because it's brewed in the UK. Okay, I've brewed my own Pilsner, but I used Bohemian malts. I can't even remember what it was now. It was... Oh, I've got to try and find it now. It was absolutely amazing. And the only problem I had with it is because of how long Pilsners and lagers in general take to brew, because of how the temperature they have to be at, it was... I'd left it too long in the cooler, like, you know, because they have to go through a second part where you brew it cold, then you increase it, then you decrease it, and all that jazz. When it went through the second part of that, it just kind of, I think too much yeast dropped out of it. And it was just like, you know, there was nothing I could do, because there was not enough yeast particles in the beer left because of how cold it was. It all dropped out. And yeah, it didn't really carbonate like very well. Oh, so that's the one I'm doing next. Cloner Welshman, which is a tiny rebel clone. Yeah, that's going to be sweet. Right, I've got to try and find this now, because I tell you what, right? The I can't remember what I called it. It was that long ago now. But it was so damn good. And you know, if I had a bit of carbonation, it'd have been freaking amazing. But unfortunately, I had to drink that one mostly flat. Because let's face it, we're not just going to waste it, are we? Why on earth have I got the ingredients for a curry in my brewing folder? Now, don't get me wrong. I like curry, man. Curry is my favourite food of all times. And if you want to check out my other channel, which is called Walk, Cook, Walk, I go out every weekend and I cook some food. A couple of times I've cooked curry. And it's always from scratch as well. None of this jar bollocks. Excuse the language. I don't normally swear. Right, I'm going to try and find this now, guys. Just give me a second. Because it was so damn good. That's not it. Cherry Pale. Belgian Double. That Belgian Double was good as well that I did. I don't think I'd even need to change that. Here we go. So, it had, oh my gosh, Bohemian Pills, Araclea Pills, and Bark Pills. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But anyway, it used a Bavarian lager yeast, and it had Magnum and Saz, or Saz, however you want to call it. And do you know what? It cost next to nothing. 369, 12.50, 13. It was about £13.50 to put together. I got 20 bottles. Pardon me. So you figure out how much that costs, because my maths is absolutely shocking. But yeah, that's why I keep all these things, because that is a beer that I would definitely brew again. I would class that as a comfort beer, you know. Yeah, sorry, what's up in brewing? I've ruined British brewing. Everything used to be brewed here and international ones overseas now. Like you say, brewed here is piss water. Yeah, mate, it is. It's just bad. It's just terrible. How long have you been brewing for? Oh, shit. Since 2019 is where I brewed my first beer. And it was because of lockdown. We was all in lockdown. COVID had hit. No one could go anywhere. And I was like, I'm outdoorsy. I like going outdoors, walking, cycling, you name it. I'd be outside all the time. So I was really stuck. Just like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? There's only so much PlayStation you can play. And I was absolutely losing my mind. So I was like, right, I'm going to get this flipping beer kit that my mum bought me out the cupboard. And I'm going to brew a beer. I'd never brewed before, didn't even understand the concept. All I did was follow the instructions, slapped it all together. And, you know, within 3 weeks, I was sat in my back garden in the sunshine during lockdown, cracking my own beverage. And I'm just sat there like this, and I'm pouring it. And I'm like, you know what? It's not amazing, but it's all right. And I haven't stopped since. Now I brew cider, mead, beer, flipping wine. I've done a couple of wines before. I did something called the Orange Rocket. It was 18.9%. And Daft Pete had to drink all of that because it was just mental. Ivan's been deleting messages. Been cooking a lot of Indian food lately. Made a tikka masala last night. So the curry I did on the other channel actually used the tikka masala as the base. And then what I did is I threw in a load of Madras curry powder and hot curry powder just to try and take it away from the tikka and make it more of a Madras style. And it was so good until it went in my eye. I'm there talking to somebody. I'm like, yeah, hello, mate. How you doing? And this little gloop straight in my eye, mate, while I was live as well. I swore, mate. F-bombed the whole thing. And you know what? When you're doing a live, AI takes out a capture now. It's like a feature that YouTube do. And it does like a highlight in a short version. So it uploads a short as well, and it captured that actual whole thing happening. Like that was the bloody highlight of the whole flipping nearly hour-long live, and it's just like, yeah, this is the best bit. He gets curry in his eye, bastard. I was well angry. Ivan, why are you booting people or whatever? What's up, Swifty? Happy birthday, Sophie. Happy birthday, Sophia. How you doing? I've got a daughter called Sophia. She is married with children. No, she's not with children yet, but she is with child. Now, I'm really hoping that it's not Sophia's birthday. My Sophia's birthday. Because if it is, it means I've missed it. Or forgot it. Yep, happy birthday, Sophia. Oh, he asked for it, did he? Okay, yeah, sound mate. I was reading something else and it just like, Ivan's removed this comment and all that jazz. I was like, what is going on? Here's me waffling about beers or something, and the next minute, people are getting booted and left, right, and centre. Right, we're coming up to the hour anyway, guys. I try and keep it under an hour because, pardon me, there's only so much waffling one man can do. I tell you what, though, I do like these. Can you see that? Retouch. It makes me look elegant. It removes all of my blemishes. Nah, okay, maybe it didn't. Maybe it does on people that are naturally pretty, but it didn't do shit all for me. Nah, but there's one of these, oh, what's it called? Is it lenses? Yeah, radioactive. Check this out. Ah! I love it. I love it. It's stupid, but I love it. One time there was no one joining, and I just kept messing around with them. You get like horror TV. Dance party. Ooh. X-ray. Can you see my nipples? No. So it's not a very good X-ray, is it? Infrared. Man's got one side of the face hot. Blue retro. That looks a bit weird, doesn't it? God, that looks like a really old, where you used to take an old picture on like a Nokia or something. Anyway, get rid of them. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. There's not a strong enough filter for you. Mate, you know when I see you next, I'm going to trip you up. And then when you're on the floor, rolling around because you can't get up, I'm probably going to piss on you. Probably. And I might even video it. I'm only joking, Pete. Would not do such a thing. But yeah, it's drawing to an end now. Just going to close this down very, very shortly. You'll be recording it as well. Like, yeah. Oh. Well, that took a turn for the worst, didn't it? You're a bad influence, Ivan. Pete, Reg. How many personas have you got, dude? How many names does one man need? It's time for bed, guys. Get your teeth done, please. Right. Well, cheers to you, lovely people. Thank you for joining me. It's been cool. 3 ciders. All very, very nice. Very, very nice. Very thirsty. Yes, you better get back to work. Damn. See you later, Ray. Yeah, nice one, Harry. Thanks for joining. A bit boring? Well, you don't need to be here then, do you, mate? You could always do one. Just like this, look. This is how we make you do one. Just like that. Removed. Problem solved. And now he doesn't need to be here. He is no longer bored because he's going to go find something else to do because I kicked his ass. Ladies, gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me. Y'all take it easy. I'll see you soon. The channel's going forward now. I've had 2 weeks off. I've had 2 weeks off? No, I've had longer than 2 weeks off. I had the Christmas period off and an extended Christmas period off because I just had stuff to do. Simple as that. It's always busy. Ginger Santa, flipping Ginger Ramsay, Christmas dinner, all that jazz. But you guys take it easy. Peace out. And I'll see you all soon. Harry, don't worry about it. Whatever you said, don't worry about it. I don't even know what you said. It wasn't you, mate. It was what something else. It was what somebody else had said. We're all about banter here, mate. We just come and have a laugh, have a brew. Jobs are good. You take it easy. See y'all soon. Peace, guys. Bye.